It started like any other day. A day filled with anticipation, nerves, and the quiet pride of a father about to give his daughter away. I sat at the breakfast table sipping my coffee, staring at the bouquet of white roses I'd ordered for the ceremony. My fingers traced the edges of the envelope. Beside them, the letter I had written to her, filled with all the things I had never quite found the right moment to say. Emma, my little girl, my only child, was getting married tomorrow. I looked up at my wife Claire, who was making eggs at the stove, humming a tune I didn't recognize. She seemed calm to calm. I chalked it up to stress. Weddings were exhausting. Excited for tomorrow? I asked, smiling. She turned spatula in hand and let out a soft chuckle. Tomorrow? I nodded. Yeah. Can't wait to walk her down the aisle. Claire tilted her head amused, as if I had just told the world's dumbest joke. What are you talking about? The wedding was yesterday. My stomach lurched. What? I forced a laugh, waiting for her to say she was messing with me. Emma walked in, scrolling on her phone. Morning, Dad, she mumbled, distracted. I frowned. Emma, your wedding's tomorrow, right? She lifted her gaze and gave me a puzzled look. Ah, no, Dad. It was yesterday. My breath hitched. That's not funny. Emma sighed, shaking her head, then turned her phone toward me. See? I took the phone with trembling hands. There they were, hundreds of photos. Emma in her white dress standing next to her husband. Claire beaming at her side. Guests smiling, laughing, drinking. Photos of my daughter's wedding. A wedding I had no memory of. I looked at Claire, expecting her to burst into laughter, to say this was some elaborate joke. She just shrugged. Guess I forgot to tell you. Huh. A sharp ringing filled my ears. My heart pounded so hard I could feel it in my throat. You're saying I just missed it? My voice was eerily calm. Claire sat down, stirring her coffee like this was just another morning. Yeah, I guess. So, it was beautiful though. Emma was stunning, weren't you, sweetheart? Emma barely looked up. Yeah. I stood chair scraping against the floor. How the hell could I miss my own daughter's wedding? Claire arched a brow. I don't know, Henry. Maybe you were busy. You do that sometimes, disappear into your own world. Busy. Busy. Emma, my own daughter, nodded alone. Yeah, you do zone out sometimes, Dad. Like I was some absent-minded fool. Like I was the one at fault. I clenched my fists. No, this wasn't right. I swallowed hard. I don't remember any of it. Clara sighed, exasperated. Look, Henry, it happened. The photos are right there. Maybe you're just confused. Confused was I. I gripped the edge of the table, my mind racing. I had been here. The night before, I had been excited. I had been here. But I wasn't there and no one cared. I left without another word. I needed proof. Something, anything to tell me this was real. I checked my suit. Still hanging in the closet unworn. I checked my emails. A message from the venue, thanking us for hosting such a beautiful event. My voicemail. A single message from my brother. Man, I can't believe you didn't show up. What the hell happened? I sat on the edge of the bed, my pulse hammering. How could I not remember? And then it hit me. Claire. She had always hated how close Emma and I were. She used to joke about how I was too sentimental, how I made everything about me. What if this wasn't forgetfulness? What if this was deliberate? I stormed back downstairs, fists clenched. You did this, I said, voice low. Claire sighed, not even looking up from her coffee. Henry, what are you? You made sure I wasn't there. Emma frowned. Dad, stop. Stop. I laughed bitterly. You knew. Both of you. You didn't forget to tell me. You chose not to. Emma shifted uncomfortably. Dad, it's over now. What does it matter? What does it matter? A sharp pain stabbed through my chest. I turned to Claire. Was this payback for being a better parent than you? Her eyes flashed, but she smirked. Oh, don't be dramatic. You always cling to her. She's married now. She needs space. And honestly, she took a slow sip of coffee. I needed space. Everything blurred. The betrayal? The years of marriage reduced to this. I exhaled sharply. You'll regret this. Claire chuckled. Oh, Henry. You'll get over it, I smiled. Number. You will. And I walked out, I didn't go back. Not for a long time. I moved out that night. Booked a flight across the country. Changed my number. Months passed. Then one evening my phone buzzed with an unknown number. A message. Dad? I'm sorry. I didn't see it then. I do now. Can we talk? I stared at the screen, my heart heavy. Then another message. Mom's been different since you left. She thought she won, but she lost everything. I closed my eyes, exhaling. I had lost something too. But not everything. I texted back. Call me.